Today we're trying this urban barbecue. Is it urban brew and barbecue? Yeah. I got a pulled pork sandwich. Those are good, but I bet it's not gonna compare to that food up in Cincinnati. The what's it called? Yeah, Montgomery Inn. Yeah. The architecture down here is cool. Look at that building.
Look at the.
It's all like wavy.
Look at the graffiti.
Yeah, mural. It's got that girl's face on it. Yeah, so where are we going now?
Naked Farmer. It's
Naked Farmer.
Straight. Yeah, it's straight, and then I believe it's on that side actually.
What'd you get?
I got chicken and vegetables. Because you know I always love vegetables and chicken.
Yeah.
I'm very boring.
Yeah, I do love chicken. I think chicken's probably my favorite meat.
I don't know what my favorite is. Sometimes I like salmon or tuna. And sometimes I do like chicken. It just depends on like how you cook it and what you have with it.
I do like beef, but like it also feels kind of like it tastes like fatty and like, you know, you like kind of get like stuffed and like kind of feel gross after you eat it sometimes. Like
I feel like that
chicken.
Every time
Chicken's
after
just
I
fucking
eat.
Delicious.
Yeah, chicken's pretty good. But like for me, beef and pork, it makes me feel like I'm eating a dog. So I just don't eat it.
A dog?
Speaking of dog, there's one right there. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, let's cross.
And then we're gonna go
let's go that way and then cross over there.
Probably I found a park nearby. Yeah. And then we're going to the beach.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the sunset.
Yeah. That should be romantic. Yeah, meanwhile we got no internet at the house still. The construction people, they were building a driveway in our front yard. Yeah, and they're like backhoe cut the. Oh, look at the pup.
So cute.
He's got like one white eye and one brown eye. I love dogs with like those different eye colors. Yeah, but the backhoe or like bulldozer or whatever they use in the front yard severed the fiber cable for our internet, and it's been out for a week now. So
yeah.
We really haven't been able to get much work done because
we were using my cellular data, but then that slowed down because we used all of it.
Yeah, we went through 20 gigs pretty fast. Okay, we're here. So we're at the park now. About to eat our food here. I had to stop by the concierge at the Hampton Inn and pay for like a $5 monster there.
Are they usually $5?
Yeah. Because that's their little convenience store. They can like upcharge people. And then we got the water behind us. You can see one of the docks back there. Good. You had that before?
Yeah.
Let's see what my food looks like. Pulled pork.
Want to try some chicken
mashed
fat?
Potatoes on the side.
I don't like
chicken
fat.
fat. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, it feels like that.
got the sweet barbecue sauce. They had like sweet and spicy. And I told them to put the spicy on it. And then put the sweet stuff on the side, or vice versa. But it doesn't look like they put anything on it. Oh well.
You never tell me, like sometimes when like you'll take a picture and be like, yeah, your hair looks fine, and I look at my hair, it's like all in a million different directions. So yeah, let me pull out my phone because I can't really see on here. And you've always got me.
Shoe's got a hole in there.
You could just like step in the water.
If that water comes up, it's gonna go right into my shoe and get my socks soaked.
There are people like out in the ocean. I don't know how they're doing it. Like I'm out here in a hoodie and everyone else is wearing like a bikini and stuff. My hair's a mess. You always say that, and then I look in the video. But no, like I always look in post-production, and then my hair is like all over the place, and there's like this strand that's like just not doing what it needs to do. Maybe it's the wind. I have to like stand this. That way it's like
That way it's blowing your hair back.
yeah.
Sun. Try to catch the sunset before that goes down and watch the sunset. We managed to get here early.
Yeah, we got like at least 1 hour and a half. I'm gonna put these in my bag so I don't know. Let me make sure my hair looks like that. I didn't even get to see it.
The sun's starting to go down a little bit.
It's getting chillier out here.
Yeah. Smells like weed. Someone's toking up nearby. And got a wedding going on over there.
They're playing some horrible music. I would fire the DJ if I were them. It's just like, what is it? Blues? I don't even know what genre that was.
Yeah, we got some like Cheeseburger in Paradise music coming from the bar over here for people in their like mid-40s music, you know.
It's
like,
not even mid-40s, that's like 60s now.
Yeah.
Unless it's old people getting married. But at our wedding,
no, it's just those are the kind of people that like hang out in Florida, apparently retirees and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but our wedding, we're gonna play some Razzlecon.
Fuck yeah, Razzlecon.
Cause I'm Gilfalicious.
Gilfa.
You gotta check her out in order to get that reference.
Hashtag free Razzlecon.
Yes, free her till it's backwards.
The camera really captures how pretty it looks in real life, but
it never does. The camera, like, no matter how expensive the camera is or how good it is, I feel like nothing can ever capture like real life.
Yeah,
because it's just that moment. Like the moment's what makes it like more beautiful. That sounded really corny.
Yeah, so much more like vivid in real life, and like, yeah, sometimes the like details in the shadows and stuff like don't show up in pictures like they do in real life.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks pretty. Hopefully tomorrow the internet people come over and fix our internet so that we can get back to work. But
yeah, because I got like this custom I'm trying to edit, and I'm trying to download some sounds for it because, you know, like I was like a fembot in it, and I need some like electricity crackling type of noise. Like in the script, it was like bacon frying, and off of my hotspot, because like they slowed me down because I used it all. Now it takes like probably 2 whole minutes just for the page to load.
Yeah, just to load like Google.
Yeah.
I can't believe how slow they slow it down to 100 kilobit.
128 kilobits per second.
128 kilobit. Yeah, that's so slow.
I know. And to think that at one point, wasn't the internet actually that slow? Like every time you tried to load a page, like, and that was just the standard.
Like dial-up was, I think, like 52 kilobit or something. So I mean, you're only barely faster than like old school dial-up. Like,
yeah. Was I around for dial-up?
Alright, you tell me. Were you?
I don't know. Like I
probably.
mean, I know I've heard the sound. I probably just didn't use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really start using the internet heavy till I was like, I don't know, maybe 10-ish. I mean, you know, I had this, the Wii came out, so I was obsessed with that.
Yeah, I remember dial-up, like, after school, having to log in and, like, kick the phone off, you know, and, like, the parents would get mad if the phone was offline for, like, too long, because then nobody could call, you know. That was, I guess, what was popular back then was, like, phone and voicemail. But, yeah, like, after school, logging in on dial-up and talking on AIM to your friends and, like, classmates and stuff, like, after school.
Yeah, I don't remember all that. Back in my day, we had Nintendo DS, so you just hope that you lived close enough to your friends and you could get messages that way. And then also at one point, like, all my friends started to get iPods, like iPod touches, and you could message on that. It was just like an iPhone, except, you know, without the actual phone part, kind of. I mean, I guess you could kind of use it that way, but you had to be connected to Wi-Fi or whatever.
Yeah, see, we used portable CD players in school. You would have to, like, hide that bitch in your pocket, like, the whole thing, you know, it's, like, the size of your palm, like, or bigger, and, like...
I remember those. I had one when I was, like, in elementary school. I remember listening to my Hillary Duff and Jesse McCartney CDs on them.
Yeah, and then when you're, like, walking around, you know, it starts, like, skipping, because you're, like, bumping it, and they had, like, skip protection on some of them. Yeah, like...
I must have had skip protection, because I don't remember mine skipping a whole lot.
We were lucky we had, like, Jenko jeans back then, so that you could fit the whole thing in your pocket, like...
Yeah, I don't remember those jeans.
That way you could, like, hide the headphone up your sleeve, like, during class, or, like, during study hall, and, like, listen to music.
You know, I never had study hall in school. Like, my school day was all just classes. And then I remember, like, when I was a senior, I was looking forward to being able to go, like, a half day or whatever to just take the credits that I needed. But then I guess they changed it, so you couldn't do that anymore, and you had to basically fill out the whole day. It was so lame, because I ended up taking this science class that I didn't even need. And it was like AP environmental science, and my mom had to pull me out a few days because of some stuff. And then I ended up failing that class. And it was one I didn't even need, so...
You took AP classes?
Yeah, I took AP English like twice. That was like so easy. I don't think the other one counted though, because, you know, I had to like drop out of that school or else I would have gotten expelled, and then I had to like transfer to another one. But the second one did count, and that was like super easy. Yet the AP environmental science was so hard just because of the math. Like, I don't understand numbers.
Yeah, it's a honors algebra.
Oh gosh, I couldn't even take regular algebra. I was failing that until I switched schools, and then I did like okay. Like, I think I got like a B.
Yeah, I liked chemistry too. That was my favorite subject in high school.
I remember getting an A, but I don't know how.
I loved chemistry. I was so good at it too, like stoichiometry.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like, it's chemistry and like balancing chemistry equations. but also taking into account the amount of heat and like temperature required for each of the reactions to take place. So like you're also balancing like kelvins and Celsius, like, so it's just like chemistry with an extra parameter.
Chemistry is bad enough by itself. The only like type of science that I used to like biology a lot, and anatomy was pretty cool too. And then as far as math goes, it's got to be statistics or geometry. Like those I understand, but all the other stuff like algebra, I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, algebra makes a lot more sense now as like a programmer that uses variables and shit all the time. Like it makes sense having to solve for like x in an equation.
Do you have to do
find
algebra
like
equations when you do your nerd
Yes.
program? Oh gosh.
Yeah, a lot of the time, yeah. Like you'll have to create like equations or algorithms for like certain pages. Like sometimes you'll weigh, like if you're creating a search engine, you'll have like search for a keyword in a document, and you've got like, you know, the title of the document, you've got the description, you've got the tags, you've got the category, you've got like the name of like the image for like the featured image of it, and then you have to like weigh the keyword against those different parts of the document. So like if it's in title, you know, give it like 50 points. If it's in the description, give it like 10 points. If it's a tag, give it like 25 points or whatever. And then yeah, you add up those, and then you sort the results based on, you know, the highest scoring to lowest scoring based on that keyword that you search. So yeah, there's some math involved in it for sure.
That sounds like torture.
Yeah, and then I mean, we do a lot of stuff that you do like in statistics, you know, where there's like that sum thing, sum symbol.
Yeah.
They have the same thing in programming. It's just called like a loop, basically. Like you have to like do some equation, you know, X number of times, like 10 times or something. So like they do the same thing in statistics with that like sum symbol. You'll have like the equation, like what at like the top of it or the side of it or something, and then you have like the n equals, so like the number of times to run that equation, and then like, you know, how like X like adds to it or whatever. So
programming is his favorite subject, but don't get him started on hard drives, because then he will literally make this video 60 minutes just explaining hard drives and the different types.
Yeah, I could do like easily multiple like 3-hour lectures on different types of hard drives and like tiered storage. I mean, we're talking about like NVMe storage, tape storage, hard drive storage, and like, and why just buying one big like expensive hard drive for your computer isn't good, because you might have data that you like don't use very often that would be better to store on cheap storage.
I did it,
than
didn't I?
those like expensive storage. Like,
I got him started on hard drives.
yeah, the sun's
It's really
going down. Yeah.
Sky's turning colors.
Yeah, we got the sun over there.
I feel like that's something like to say in the video, like they can see it. Got the sun over there, like you gotta point it out. Like
starting to get dark.
Yeah.
Over
yeah,
there.
that's the sky, that's the ocean, that's the sand. Got the sun over there.
I'm just saying, like it's starting to get dark over on that side now.
Yeah.
Where did the ship go? I see the second ship.
It just disappeared.
Yeah.
Maybe it went like into the Bermuda Triangle. I know we're
it just
nowhere
got
near that though.
Sucked down in the ocean.
Yeah.
It just pulled a Titanic and we didn't even notice.
He finally watched the second half of it with me after over a year of me asking.
Well, because you didn't tell me you wanted to watch the second half of it.
I mean, I thought that was implied. Who watches the first half of Titanic? It's so slow.
When you asked to watch Titanic, I'm like, it's a 3-hour-long movie. And yeah, the first half of it's really but like it does really pick up once it's in the second half and the ship is sinking. Then yeah, that's exciting.
I know. I guess my heart races. I'm like, no, Jack, don't die. Because they totally could have shared the door. Either that.
No, she could have.
They could have like took turns.
The lifeboat. She jumped out of the lifeboat.
Yeah.
To go join him, and then stole the door from him. She could have had a spot in the lifeboat, and then he had the door all to himself, and they both would have lived. But no, instead she jumped out of the lifeboat and screwed someone out of a seat.
I mean, in a way, I kind of get that because I'm also the type, like, I don't like to be without my man even for a few minutes. One time we spent, like, it was, like, almost 60 days straight together, like, 24/7, and I still missed him when we got like separated again. Like not separated, but you know, like when like we like weren't together and like I went back to Cincinnati and he was still in Florida.
Yeah, and you know, we didn't get in like any fights or arguments the whole time. Like I was like, you know, I think we could like live with each other pretty easy. Like
yeah, because right now like we don't even have a bedroom. It's all just one place with the only door is a bathroom door, and we're doing like actually really good with
like a couple of my roommates were like that. Like I've had some where they're like just obnoxious. They'll be like coming into my room every day uninvited, making shit super awkward. Like
I would lock
dude,
my
get
door.
out of my room. It's like I'm sleeping in here, dude. Like get the hell out of my room, man. Like what are you doing?
Yeah, that's why I don't want roommates. He's my first roommate technically, but before that I just lived with my family. And even that was hard because my sister had a baby and like he listened to Baby Shark all day long from the sunrise to the sunset, and even at 3 a.m. but usually not, sometimes because he would just be screaming at 3 a.m. actually. Yeah, it was not fun.
It's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Put my key in the door. We can't sing too much because I don't want to get copyrighted.
Copy strike.
Copy strike.
Yeah.
Fans.
Yeah.
Both of our teas has gone cold and we've been wondering why we got out of bed at all.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh yeah, we still need to go there.
Yeah, we do whenever we get up to Detroit.
Yeah. And we'll do a review on it. We could do a mukbang for y'all on it. At least until we get a gangbang. I want to do like a gangbang like porn video one day where I just have like a bunch of dudes fuck me. I think it would sell well, and then they could all like come on my face at the end. I mean, yes, my eyes will burn, but the money will be worth it.
And they'll look so good.
Yeah. I never thought I would grow up and be a porn star. I thought I was going to be a rapper, honestly.
Yeah, if you would have told me when I was a kid I'd become a porn star, I think you were full of crap.
Yeah, it just kind of happens. Like for me, like I don't even know what happened. Like I just staying with me and why he won't like break up with me ever. Because my exes died. Not because I killed them. They just die. I don't even know the cause of their death. But yeah. So me and him broke up, and then, you know, I got on like OkCupid, and then I started swiping, and I meet this guy, and he seems cool, and like he was just the sexiest guy I've ever seen. I'm like, man, I have got to talk to him. So I do, and then later it looks like he's in Florida. I thought it was just vacation, but turned out he lived there. But yeah, I kept talking to him just because he was so hot. And
that was why I talked to you too.
Aww. We're so gay. Well, I can't say that because that would be offensive.
Yeah,
I learned that from him. We can't say things are gay because that's offensive.
I was up in Cincinnati to visit my family for like 3 weeks, which is both of our hometown, and that's like how we matched up.
Yeah,
and then I decided to send you a message, even though I was down in Florida. I'm like, damn, she is way too hot, like not to talk to.
And then he ended up being a porn star, and he was like, you can make like $75 to $100 an hour just by modeling. So I'm like, well, why not? So it started off with fetish stuff, and then one day, like, he just had me sucking his dick, and we were filming it, and then, I mean, we just put it on the internet, and it started to sell. So I'm like, I guess I'm a porn star now.
Yeah, and a good one at that too.
Aww. I love you.
I love you too.
Well, we're gonna put this down so we can watch the sun because it is totally setting.
Yeah.
Bye. Oh, we're not saying
Big
bye
ball
yet.
of fire in the distance.
At least you didn't say, hey, there's a sun this time.